both. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, Petey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm so excited to ask you about this. I mean, the journey from going to musical theater to going to Hazbin Hotel is like the coolest thing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
There's so many. Like, Daphne, what was that like for you specifically?
Well, it felt like it just a hop, I mean, because from Broadway to Hollywood, all of a sudden it's
Yeah.
just like technology. This
Mm.
happened during a pandemic, so we were like in our little recording booths. We never got to a studio to hang out and like sing and dance, or rather sing and voice over together.
Mhm.
um Only until last night did I see and really take in the breadth of Broadway, roll deep, as I say.
Yeah, and Jessica, this transition of performing in front of a live audience and performing in a small studio where maybe it does feel live because you have takes and you have to do it and everything, but like what was that kind of like? Because that interests me as well, right? Like
I
that's a
mean,
big difference.
it's massively intriguing, right? And
Yeah,
as a person who's so used to using, I always call the audience, the last cast member of any experience that we
That's
have.
right.
yeah.
Because it's really we are basing our performance a lot of the time on having a live audience and their
Mhm.
response and reaction. And I do that, I do a ton of concert work, and that's mostly what my concerts are. It's all based on how the audience reacts. So you walk into a studio, the
Mhm.
character that you're voicing, but it's sort of, in the beginning, it's like getting your sea legs, because you're going, oh shit, did I do you think they liked that? Oh my God, like hashtag imposter syndrome. And then you're
Yes.
realizing as it's going on that it's a really unique and amazing thing, because you're bringing life to something, and you're doing so with the creatives on a screen in front of you. Again, like Daphne said, it's very Hollywood. It's very doing stuff in post, for people who do movie animation and things like that. You're often in a studio afterwards touching up and doing, reworking of scenes with the creatives there. So that's what we did. And now, all of these years later, it's like, oh shit, he's in this. Oh my God, Alex Brightman's in it. And these are all of our colleagues that we've been on
Yep.
stage with before. But this makes it incredible, because the leap in such a big way from like wholesome Broadway to hell is pretty fantastic.
Absolutely. It's funny too because I was like a part of the stage crew for my high school musicals and productions, right?
Good on
So I did
you.
like the follow spot operator and everything. I think the
Yes.
coolest and most intriguing thing was like you would do like 7 shows and literally like every audience met like was different. Like
Yeah.
there were certain things were like laughed at, like 7 days, like different things hit harder. Like it was so crazy. Daphne, was that one of the coolest things about me? Like one of the most also kind of nerve-wracking things about musical theater is like the different audiences.
Yeah, theater
Yeah.
writ large is like every day. They're like, sand mandalas in the wind. It's artwork only for a day. And it changes because of the audience. It's
Mhm.
never, ever, ever. It's impossible to do the same show,
Yeah.
because even if I'm wooden and stiff and I give the same damn show every night, my partner isn't going to do that.
Mhm.
Jessica won't do that. We can't replicate. That's what makes it so magic. And then there's always the happy accidents that like
Yeah, and the audience is not privy
live
to what
for.
happened in past shows too, which is something
Yeah.
I feel like people don't kind of realize as well. And also, before we wrap up, getting back to Hazbin Hotel, I can't wait for people to see it on January 19th. I'm gonna be honest, I did not know about the pilot of this, and I found out about the pilot, and I did my deep dive, and the fans are waiting for this show, like they want it now,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, and I can't wait for people to see it. And I wanted to ask you, Jessica, because we talked about the music component of it. This has so many other kind of genre bending elements to it, right? The colors, the energy, the back and forth of these characters. What else? What was an element besides the music that you really liked about Has Been Hotel, Jessica?
Oh God, I love that it just turns your immediate opinion of heaven and hell completely sideways.
Yeah,
I think that when you get into the universe of Has Been Hotel as a fan, or even as somebody who's not had, like you said, experience with the pilot before, experience with the first thing that Vivienne did, which took this to a fandom that is
yeah,
so incredibly
Right.
large that we came into this going, wow, we had no idea. And so the fact that there will be people who have not met the Hazbin Hotel universe before that maybe are coming into this because they're Broadway fans. At the same time, you've got this legion of massive animation
That's
fans.
the best, right? That's like
Yes.
that
Yeah,
is the
it's a marrying of the two. I'm surprised by that. To get to bring something to life that has such a demonic, angelic, antagonistic, exorcistic thing happening, I wouldn't normally get to do that. So, I think we are all just as excited as the fans are because we're watching this happen in real time.
Daphne, there's a lot of fan groups, and there's a lot of fan groups. It's a global fan base, which is that also kind of the best part about this as well? The fact that so many people from all around the world get to kind of see everything. Like, I feel like that content's become so global now, right, Daphne?
Well, I don't know about the fan base. I mean, I've heard about the fan base.
Mhm.
But the fan base is new to me.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, I'm new to it compared to them.
On the
So
19th, you're
I
not going
hope
to be new
they.
to it. It's going to be very quick. I'm just warning you. It's going to drop on the 19th. It's going to be quick. It's going to feel like you're on a roller coaster that you can't get off of. That's what
I like roller coasters.
So do I. So do I. I love roller coasters, and I can't wait for people to see this January 19th on Prime Video, Hazbin Hotel. It was seriously an honor and privilege to speak to both of you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.